World of Diving. Is it worth a buy? Let's read, let's read. An uncharted world awaits. World of Diving is the multiplayer online game that brings you an exhilarating underwater adventure with optional Oculus Rift support. What is it? Well, it's a diving simulator, guys. Now, I actually, when this first came out, I thought it said World of Driving, and I was quite excited until I noticed that there was a picture of somebody underwater, and then I thought, hang on, what's that got to do with cars? So, yeah, didn't get off to a good start. But diving is something that I don't know anything about. I mean, the closest I've come to scuba diving is swimming underwater at the baths, perving over women's bottoms. But, you know, that's about it. So I don't know a great deal about this kind of sport. Is it a sport? Probably is a sport. I mean, darts is a sport for fat people who throw arrows at a board while getting pissed. I mean, it's probably a sport. I mean, esports, we've got Mac, don't go down this road. Don't. But it's fucking ridiculous. How can computer games be a sport? What is sporty about playing a computer game? Honestly, these people want slapping. Get back on the review. Sports running and getting sweaty and... Mac, just drop it. Sorry guys, back to the review. So yeah, it's a simulator. It's in early access, guys. Of course it is. Everything's early access now, and it's got a release date of Q3 next year, I believe. So anyway, let's get the bad out the way first. The first thing that you need to know is you need to make an account on the World of Diving website. It's not DRM that monitors anything, but you can't play the game unless you make an account on there. I can't see any reason why you should have to do that, but you do. Whether they take that off in a future date is, I don't know, but at this moment in time you do need to give them your email address. Great. So you've got to do that if you want to play this game. So not only do you have the Steam DRM, but you have to go and make an account on their website. Then you link it to your Steam account and then you're in. So that's a bad thing. That's going to put a lot of people off straight away. I don't know why they've done that, because that's just like showing red rag to a bull for most people. So then you've got a cash shop where you can buy pearls and doubloons, which is the in-game currency. Now you can find these things by diving. That's pretty much the point of the game. You dive, do missions, get XP. The XP doesn't really do much at the moment. It was used for your forum standings, believe it or not. But yeah, you can find pearls in clams. I found all, to be honest, but you can, apparently. I've opened shitloads of clams, found nothing. But there are pearls to be found and doubloons. You can get a metal detector, which isn't actually in the game yet, to help find the doubloons. So not really much use there. But you have found nothing. But you can find. The only place I've actually found doubloons and pearls is in the cash shop, where you have to pay $4.99 for 5 pearls and I think it's 20 doubloons. But you know, what do you buy in the cash shop? Well, it's all cosmetics. For example, for 20 pearls, I think it is. I'm not sure, I could be wrong on that, but it's a lot of pearls. 10, I think it is. You can buy a watch that does nothing. A watch, yeah, for your wrist. A watch. 10 pounds, guys. Buy a watch. You can buy a bikini for a pearl, which is $4.99. $4.99, you can kit yourself out in a bikini. Oh yeah, all cosmetic stuff. There will be more stuff added, boats and things like that, but all cosmetic, and all of these things you can get from finding the stuff in the game. But I found f*** all yet. After 2 hours of opening clams and doing shit, I found nothing. So that put me off again straight away, because you pay £20 for the game. You paid £20 for the game, and yet there's this cash shop. Honestly. So I think you know where this review's going. Yeah, down the Swanee. What are the bad things? Well, obviously you've got the fact that none of the animals, none of the fish, none of the sharks, none of the rays sting you, bite you, cut you, anything. It's a perfectly safe environment. The clipping's a bit off as well. I found numerous clipping issues with the game's clams clipped into rocks, hairs clipped into face masks, things like that. The animations are good at a distance, but some of the ones where the fish are turning and even the divers look a bit off, a bit bad. Another thing I don't like is the swimming area is really small, and you get this, you are swimming out of the area. I mean, I'd rather you just, you know, could swim for a lot bigger. I mean, you can have huge maps in games. I mean, look at the size of Rust. Look at 7 Days to Die. It's a never-ending map. You know, you can, you know, We need a much bigger... We're in the freaking ocean, for crying out loud. You know, we're not in a bloody swimming pool. It's the ocean. Should be big. You know, I shouldn't get you out of the swimming area. Let us swim out of the swimming area, you know. It should be bigger. It should be bigger. Anyway, let's have a look at the good stuff. The good stuff is, it is an atmospheric game. When you are down at the bottom of the ocean and you find a wreck, the sound, the bubbles, and all the rest of it is nice. It really is. And I bet with an Oculus Rift it feels even better. So it does have a nice sense of atmosphere when you're down on the ocean and you're opening clams and you're investigating shipwrecks and things like that. It is multiplayer, but only I think 4 players, I'm not sure. I never found more than 3 players in a game. And there will be friends only games coming. That's not in at the moment, it's all locked. Other than that, there's not really a lot to do. I mean, you take photographs of things with your cameras, and that's what the missions tend to revolve around. You'll find debris on the ocean floor that has a quest attached to it. It might be to take a picture of 3 of these type of fish in one shot, so you have to swim around to get them all in the same frame and then take your photo, which is pretty boring. You might have to photograph 10 different types of shells or different starfish, and it's all against the clock and timed, and you get little rewards for doing it, but I found it very tedious, very boring. I mean, it does have a map creator where you can create quests, if you like, for other people to do, but they all revolve around the same thing. Photograph this, photograph that, find this, find that, and I don't know, I just didn't find it exciting. The whole problem with this game is there's no sense of danger anywhere in this game, and you need that in a game. You've got to have something to get your adrenaline going, and there's just nothing in this game to do that. I know the devs are talking about bringing death into the game, but it's talk at the minute. Sharks should kill you, stingrays should sting you, jellyfish should sting you, stonefish should stonefish you, whatever stonefish do. You know, there's lots of things under the ocean that could rape your face, and I just felt way too safe. So I'm going to come back to this next year and see how it's faring, because there's a lot of stuff coming into this. You're going to have a lot more appearance customization, gear, tools. There's going to be boats, submarines, other vehicles. You can get real estate, you can customize your own tropical island and things like that. So I'm going to come back and have a look, and hopefully it'll bring death into this game. We need it, guys. We need danger. It's got to be exciting. I mean, unless you just want the game to be played by a handful of people who think excitement is swimming around it's a diving simulator. I mean, I'm trying to, yeah, it's not going to happen, Mac. Yeah, see, guys, I'm getting confused again. See, I want the ability that if I'm swimming along the ocean floor and I see somebody opening a clam and finding a pearl, I want to be able to harpoon them in the spleen so that it sticks them to the ocean floor, then go and take the pearl out of their dead hand. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be coming next year. So there you go, guys. World of Diving. At this moment in time, in my opinion, it's just not worth a buy.